Right, hello, welcome back to the channel. As I am sure you can see, we have a proper mangled copy of Pokemon Yellow. And if I can find a screwdriver, you'll see why I'm looking forward to getting into this one, because take that off, try and slide this apart. Yes, it will take some effort, but there you go, we're open. And yeah, can you see what is very likely to be the problem? The board is knackered, well and truly. Now I could try and fix all those traces, but it's not great. You see the whole thing's proper wonky. So I went to a place called PCB Way and bought some replacement boards. Now hopefully this is going to work. But there's only one way for us to find out. That's to take all these off and put them on there. So I'll be back soon. So let's bust out some. Let's get the soldering on first, in fact, and let's take the battery off, because there are lots of little bits I need to remove, as well as the big chips. Plus I need to put some solder onto all of these. Still not heated up yet, it's only on a 350. But yeah, the desk is still a mess because I am still working on another video, waiting for bits to arrive, and annoyingly the bits are on a ship rather than a flight, so they're not going to be here for another 3 weeks, basically around about the time of my birthday, which is maybe I'll do that for my birthday. Oh no, I'm going to see Catherine Ryan on my birthday, so I won't do that. I mean, I probably should put some chip quick on some of this. I'm going to go with that one being mostly empty. These weren't very expensive. I think they were about £12. Might have been less than that, and that's with the shipping. But I do have to see if they work. good at this. What I should do is look for the other chip quick packet and open a fresh one. They look alright. Let's try this side. And a bit of that side. See, do that, the sod all. So, and a little bit on here. And that one's still bloody joined up. There you go. So we've got our board all nicely tinned. I mean, I might just chuck a bit on there. That looks much better. Oh, I've missed one. There you go. Right. Now, let's have you out of the way. In fact, let's keep you there. Zoom you out a bit. I suppose I can start doing these one at a time. But I need some half decent tweezers. Oh, there's a pair on the floor. It's not really where they should be, but no, what did I say I was doing first? Moving that battery. Right, now it's not going to blow up anyway. So, heat gun. I think we've got our first one on. Happy days. Now let's get a bit more fluxy stuff around there and a bit on here. Struggling to pick that chip up. Hopefully that has sat on there nicely. I mean, all of these can get tidied up afterwards. Let's move on to this little one here next. I've done a few chip shops before, but I've never done a full board. not hard per se, but it is really awkward. Let's use my other hand to try and actually put this one in place and pray that some surface tension does the rest. Looks like that could be good. I've got another one of these little diddy ones. Now for my next trick, let's have some flux because I missed one. Thank you. And a wee little bit of solder. Right, let's try the next one. Oh, shh. Yep, we've got him, don't worry. Not lost yet. Let's get this big chip off, and then we've got one of those little bits to do. I won't put a battery on it yet. Test it first, make sure it works. Which, who knows, it may or may not. That off. Right, hopefully That's looking more like it. Well, let's have a little look at this old board whilst we're here. Right, besides the crack, it doesn't look like it was awful. But yeah, once something's been chewing into it like that, there's not much you can do about it, apart from, I think, kind of what we've done here. And yeah, there are no more components on there. If you look at it, it's apart from the shoulder there, completely flat. So we've got all the components off. So that should mean this could be good to go. It's not though, is it? Because they're not. Right. Let's get this paste on here and here. And on basically everything. I'm just going to check those ones are in the right place, but you're attached. You're all attached, but I'll give everything a good going over some more, because this one's definitely not up to snuff. You can see about as much as I can through that useless thing. I might just tap over those with the soldering iron, because they're big enough. Ouch, that holds some heat. I'm going to be back in a minute. Right, that has cooled down considerably. I mean, it's still bloody warm though. Squirt that with lots of isopropyl. Find a toothbrush. Give it a bit of a clean up. Now, is it going to, yeah. It does fit in a Game Boy case, that's handy. Doesn't fit in a Game Boy though. Let's find another Game Boy game. Something to hand. There must be something. Yes. I've got a case. I think after all that, they're not going to. They don't fit. They're too thick. Wonderful. That is not that. Marvellous. I wonder if I have an old Game Boy that I can try it in. Right. Let's squeeze that. I just don't think it's going to fit. Because it's just too fat, and that thing there slides down. Do you know what? Here's one of the things I am currently working on. So let's put that in there. Well, it does appear to do something, albeit not a lot. Okay, it's not the stiffest cartridge in the world, but it's kind of making some progress, he says. I could go over those all again, but let's have a look on this side. Ah, this thing here. That's not attached, is it? I think I'll just make that worse. I guess we'll see, shall we? There's my crappy little case. And a very hot board and chips. No wonder it's retaining heat. It's about 4 miles wide, or 4 miles thick. I've made it worse. There we go. Hey, and it started up. So yes, it looks like it will work, but, and it's in English, the problem is that board's really too thick. But there ain't a lot I can do about that, or about the state of the board shell it came in. These are just thick, unfortunately. I'm not sure if I could sand that down. Right. I'm not really sure. What does it sound about there anyway? Either way, it's too big. There's not much more you can say about that. That is a poor job, but they are all connected. I may come back in and tinker with it at some point. For now, battery's getting reconnected. I will put a new battery on here at some point, or I may try and order some thinner boards, because that is a bit ridiculous. Right, let's get that off and just try and figure a way of getting it in to a shell. So yeah, that's not really going to work, because that is properly pushed up on there. I mean, oh no. Now there's an idea for the ages. Heat it up. And I've heated everything else up today, so why not that? And then this, I don't think it will go in because of the thickness. So it's this here is too thick to fit around. I mean, that could come down a bit, could get sanded down, but that's not really where we're headed with this today. Where I'm headed with this is just getting it in this shell. Which it kind of is, but it's so not, it's so thick. And yeah, that's not ideal. Will it even fit in a Game Boy like that? Oh my god. Just. So, we're in, we're not on. What I am going to do is look in the bag of boards and see if somehow one of them's thicker than the others, but I don't think it will be. Right, that's on. Let's make sure it still boots, which it does. I'm going to go off and see if it saves, and I will see you in the next one, where I will possibly be back to try and salvage this into something that can be usable. Thanks for watching. Catch you next one. Bye.